Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Chinese Traditional Wisdom. I'm Dr. Li, a student in the lineage of the legendary Chinese medicine master, Dr. Ni Hai-Xia. Dr. Ni often said, to be a true master of Chinese medicine, you must know the heavens above, understand the earth below, and be familiar with human affairs in between. If you're interested in the I Ching, destiny studies, Chinese medicine, and other traditional Chinese wisdom, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's dive together into these ancient and profound teachings. Today's topic, I guarantee that as soon as you hear it, your eyes will light up. That's right, we're talking about money. Think about it. The most mysterious thing in this world isn't aliens, isn't quantum entanglement, but why do I work so hard? Yet money still doesn't really come to me. Some people stare at stock charts every single day, watching them more diligently than they watch their spouse. One stock drops and their heart cramps up. One stock rises and they think they're the reincarnation of a stock market god. Some people go to financial courses. The teacher's lecture sounds like their energy channels have all been opened. But when they go home and look at their wallet, it's still stuck in the same place. They feel frustrated and stuck. Or they rush off to the temple and try to bond with the god of wealth. Please, God of wealth, just let me win the lottery once. If I win once, I'll go do good deeds. But every time after praying, they still can't even match three numbers. In the end, they can only comfort themselves. Maybe the god of wealth is on vacation. But everyone, money is not something you beg for, and it's not something you steal or snatch. The tighter you grasp it, the more it becomes like a slippery loach, sliding right out of your hand in a flash. Our ancestors already said it clearly. Wealth is the chi of the five elements. It's not just a stack of paper bills. It's a flow of energy. For this flow of energy to come to you, it depends on whether your destiny carries that magnetic field and whether your luck has opened the right door. So, if you want money, you must first understand fate. If you want to keep money, you must learn to adjust your luck. Some people are born with strong wealth chi. When they move, money moves. Some are born with weak wealth chi. The more they struggle, the poorer they get. And they're even more likely to get wealth-related illnesses. I'm not making this up. Many people make a chunk of money and suddenly their stomach hurts. They can't sleep. That's wealth chi pressing on the body. Next, I want to explain clearly why some people are born with strong wealth chi, why some are weaker, and how, from the perspective of Chinese medicine and the five elements, we can make our wealth luck smoother, how to adjust the heart and regulate the chi so that money comes looking for you, instead of you chasing money every day. Remember, money is not something you chase. It's something you attract. When your personal magnetic field is right, wealth naturally comes. At that point, you don't need to beg the god of wealth. Instead, the god of wealth will say, I want to learn your method. From the moment we are born, each of us is running our own bank of destiny. At the instant of your birth, heaven, according to your past karma, blessings, and habits, opened an account for you and deposited an initial capital. That capital is your fate. In other words, the size and structure of your bank was largely set the moment you were born. Some people are born blessed. The moment they open their vault, it's so bright they can hardly open their eyes, full of gold, land deeds, and stocks. We say they're born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Others are more ordinary. There's only a little bit of savings in the vault. They even have to prepare their own opening gifts. But what truly decides whether this bank can grow, whether it can last, whether it can become an industry leader, is not just that initial capital. What matters more is the president of the bank, and that president is you. Whether you know how to manage that wisdom of management is what we call luck. No matter how big the bank, if the president keeps making random investments, lending recklessly, squandering money, then even mountains of gold and silver will eventually be ruined into bankruptcy. Many people have good fate, but poor luck, ruined not by fate, but by greed and anxiety. On the other hand, some people start from a low point with little capital, but they know how to expand income and control expenses, how to plan, when to take risks, and when to stay conservative. People like this, even if they start as a small bank, can slowly grow into a big financial group. That's what it means when we say, fate may not be noble, but luck can prosper. So the key question is, how do we know how strong the foundation of our own bank of destiny is? And how do we develop the best strategy to grow our assets and deepen our blessings? Don't worry, I'll teach you how to use Chinese medicine, the 8 characters, Bazi, and the 5 elements to understand the structure of your bank of destiny. And then I'll give you a few secret formulas to adjust your luck so that wealth, qi, can flow in, stay, and generate interest on its own. Everyone is born with a bank of destiny, and many people ask me, Dr. Li, where is the wealth vault of my bank? Good question, because this secret was already written into your destiny long ago. Where is it written? That's hidden in your birth time. And this time is just the numbers on a clock within the wisdom of our ancestors. It's called your birth 8 characters, your year, month, day, and hour. These 4-time codes are like a financial statement of your bank of destiny. They clearly show which branch your wealth vault is in, what kinds of projects bring you money, and what type of work is most suitable for you to earn from in this life. Some people are suited to earning with their brain. If they work with their hands, they lose money. Some are the opposite. The more they move and act, the faster money rolls in. Some people have such thick blessings that even if they don't do much, people still bring money to them. Don't laugh. This is all related to the 5-element balance in their Bazi. Today, I want to reveal a secret to you. We can look at your hour of birth to find your natural treasure bowl. In traditional Chinese timekeeping, a day is divided into 12 2-hour periods, each representing a particular convergence of heaven and earth qi. Among these 4 are very special. They are like 4 hidden wealth codes in the universe. If you happen to be born in one of these 4 time periods, then I must congratulate you, because it means that when your bank of destiny was founded, heaven quietly gave you a hidden vault. With this vault, as long as you walk in the right direction, your path to wealth will go more smoothly than others. Your efforts will yield twice the result, and sometimes even a light move will let wealth qi flow in by itself. Of course, if you weren't born in those 4 time periods, don't be discouraged. Banks can always open branches. As long as you understand how to adjust your luck and find the right path, you can still let wealth qi roll in continuously. Now I will tell you which 4 time periods are the hidden wealth vaults of heaven and earth, and how those who weren't born in these hours can use 5-element methods to supplement their luck, shift their energy field, and open up a second vault for themselves. Among the 12 time periods of the day, the 4 wealth vault hours are 1 Cho hour from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. At this time, the world is extremely quiet. People are deep in dreams. Qi returns to the roots. Heaven and earth are still, but not dead. Yin and yang rest, but are not extinguished. Wealth qi slowly condenses in this stillness. In the 5-element system, Chao is called the storehouse of metal. Metal represents gathering, firmness, decisiveness, and the tangible wealth we can see and touch. People born in Chao hour carry natural vault energy in their faith. They are steady, practical, don't like empty talk. They may not get rich overnight, but they are excellent at keeping and accumulating wealth. They tend to have the fate of the older they get, the richer they are. Maybe not a genius in youth, but blossoming in middle age, bearing fruit in later years, earning steadily and safely. 2, Chen hour from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. The sun has just risen, and the qi of heaven and earth begins to move. Chen is called the storehouse of water. Water represents flow, change, and wisdom. People born in Chen hour have flexible minds and know how to adapt. Their wealth often comes quickly and cleverly, sometimes one idea, one turn of the body. And they catch the opportunity. They are like water, able to seep into gaps and follow the flow. But remember, water flows quickly and it also disperses quickly. These people earn fast and spend fast. Money comes easily, but it's hard to keep. Their key lesson is learning to keep wealth. If they can cultivate discipline and planning, their wealth vault will grow bigger and bigger. 3, Wei hour from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Wei is called the storehouse of wood. Wood represents growth, stability, and roots. People born in Wei hour tend to be patient, organized, not impatient, not obsessed with short-term gains. They are well suited for long-term businesses, building brands, working with land, education, culture, health, and wellness. Their life is like a big tree, slow at first, but the deeper the roots grow, the more flourishing the branches and leaves. Their wealth grows steadily with age. 4. Shu hour. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The sun is setting, light and shadow are shifting. Shu is called the storehouse of fire. Fire represents passion, energy, and brightness. It also symbolizes fame, influence, and helpful benefactors. People born in Shu hour often have benefactors in their life and easily stand out in groups. They gather wealth through relationships, reputation, and trust. As long as they maintain integrity and treat others sincerely, wealth will come rolling in. Their money is built on name and trust. So, summing up, people born in Chao, Chen Wei, or Shu hours carry a natural wealth vault in their fate. Chou hour relies on stability. Chen hour relies on change. Wei hour relies on roots. Shu hour relies on people. These 4 wealth vaults are like 4 styles of bank presidents, each with a different way to prosper. If you happen to be born in one of these hours, congratulations. Heaven opened a vault account for you the moment you were born. If not, don't be discouraged. Fate is the draft. Luck is a continuation you write by hand. Understand fate. Adjust luck. Cultivate your heart. Do good. You can still let your bank of destiny overflow with wealth and interest upon interest. Here we spoke of wealth vaults in fate and ways to build a vault. Now let's go one step further. Whether or not you have a wealth vault in your chart, you must learn how to activate it. Even the largest vault, if you never unlock it, will never release money. Think of the bank of destiny as a company. Fate is your capital. Luck is your management. Virtue is your credit rating. Activation means getting the company moving and turning. How do we do that? We start from the 5 elements. 1, for the vault to be alive, qi must flow. Most people's wealth gets stuck because their qi is stagnant. Chinese medicine says, when qi moves, blood moves. When blood moves, disease does not arise. Destiny studies say, when qi flows, wealth flows. When wealth flows, all goes smoothly. How to move qi? Move your body. Sweat a little every day. Whether it's walking, tai chi, or qigong, as long as your qi moves, wealth moves. Some people want to make money, but the more they want it, the more they sit still, staring at a screen all day, trying to get rich, and end up with hemorrhoids. Qi and blood are blocked. Well, qi can't even get in. So the first step in activating your vault is not fortune telling or praying. It's standing up and moving. Walk around. Let your qi flow so wealth qi has a path. 2, use the 5 elements to open the wealth door. Everyone has their own 5-element wealth pattern. To activate it, you must supplement luck according to your pattern. A simple guide. If your destiny is strong in metal, metal gathers and cuts. Learn decluttering and letting go. Release what should go. Keep what should stay. Don't hoard. Don't over-obsess. A clean space invites wealth. Strong in water, water flows. You need to communicate. Learn, think, and go out. Don't shut yourself at home. Still water turns stagnant. Strong in wood. Wood grows. Give yourself space. Connect with nature. Plant flowers. Get sunlight. If your environment is too oppressive, your wealth is suppressed too. Strong in fire. Fire shines. Learn to share and turn your passion into helping others. When you light others up, the universe repays you with wealth qi strong in earth. Earth carries and holds. Don't be too heavy and stuck. Move, take moderate risks. Try new things. That's how your wealth wakes up. The 5 elements correspond to 5 financial wisdoms. Metal is keeping. Water is circulation. Wood is growth. Fire is expansion. Earth is stability. When you tune your 5-element field, wealth naturally flows within it. 3, health is wealth. Chinese medicine says, the body is the root, wealth is the branch. If your body is weak, no amount of money can be kept. Wealth is hidden in your qi and blood. People who stay up late, eat poorly, and explode emotionally, no matter how good their fate, will see their wealth, luck leak away. To activate wealth, remember 3 phrases. Sleep early to nourish qi. Smile to nourish the heart. Eat well to nourish your roots. When qi is smooth, the heart is calm, and the root is steady. Wealth naturally grows interest every day. 4, layout creates wealth. Qi. A simple method. Movement areas of your home should be ventilated and bright. The wealth spot, usually the diagonal corner from the entrance, should be tidy and steady. Don't pile clutter. Don't put trash there. That blocks wealth, qi. Think of your environment as the headquarters of your bank of destiny. If the president's office is a mess, would clients dare to deposit money there? Ultimately, wealth qi is not outside. It's in your heart and in your qi. If you can adjust qi, nourish the heart, and accumulate virtue, your vault will not only open, but keep growing and producing interest. Next, let's talk about the secret relationship between wealth, qi, and health. Why do some people fall ill as soon as they start making money, while others become wealthier the healthier they are? The key behind this is often 5-element imbalance and the warning signs of excessive wealth. Qi, money is like fire. It can cook food, but it can also burn your house down. Why do some people, as soon as they earn money, start suffering from stomach problems, insomnia, and even lose the ability to smile? Their face is full of anxiety. This is too much wealth, body too weak. Wealth belongs to metal in the 5 elements. Too much metal damages wood, and wood corresponds to the liver and gallbladder, which regulate and smooth qi. When wealth qi is too heavy and constrains the liver, people become irritable, anxious, and impatient. Money increases, but the body begins to go bankrupt. There are 3 major signs of too much wealth. Too little body. One can't sleep. The mind is always calculating money, even with eyes closed. They're still running numbers. Over time, liver blood is depleted. Fire rises, and their mood becomes as volatile as a stock chart. 2, poor appetite. Some people get busy and forget to eat. This is thinking injures the spleen. The spleen is the source of wealth creation. When it's weak, you can't gather qi or money. 3, can't truly smile. Before, earning 500 made them happy. Now even 50,000 doesn't move them. This is not a lack of money, but heart fire too strong. Fire too strong scatters the spirit. When the spirit is scattered, qi breaks and wealth leaks out. From a Chinese medicine viewpoint, each state of wealth, qi matches the organs. If wealth is pressing too hard in one direction, it harms liver, spleen, heart, kidneys, etc. So I often say, when wealth forces life, life collapses. When life nourishes wealth, wealth lasts. If you want strong wealth luck, you must first keep your 5 organs in balance, because they are the 5 departments of your bank of destiny: investment, credit, operations, audit, and reserves. If any department fails, the company loses money. Finally, we must talk about virtue and blessings, how to let wealth last long. We often say, a person with blessings gets things without even asking. That's not superstition. It's how the universe works. Food blessing is the fortune you carry into this life. Deep virtue is the goodness you live out in this life. Together, they form the credit score of your bank of destiny. A person without virtue and with crooked intentions, even if heaven lets them earn money, is actually being tested. If they don't know how to cherish and share blessings, their wealth becomes disaster. That's why the ancients said, blessings must not be used up. Power must not be exhausted. Virtue must not be neglected. There are 3 typical relationships between blessing and wealth. 1, wealth without blessing, lots of money in their faith, but thin blessings. They earn fast, spend fast. Relationships are unstable, family is disharmonious, and money can't stay long. 2, blessing without big wealth. Fate is plain. Money not much, but life is peaceful and content. Family is harmonious, and benefactors appear everywhere. On the surface, ordinary, truly very rich inside. 3, blessings and wealth together, the rarest. They have a wealth vault in faith and virtue in their heart. They earn money without harming others. Do good quietly, money comes steadily. They spend with peace of mind, and the older they get, the richer and kinder they become. How do we cultivate virtue so wealth lasts? Think of wealth as water and virtue as the dam. Without a dam, the water overflows and breaks. With a dam, the water can flow long and far. 3 directions cultivate the heart. Let the heart be clear. Wealth qi will be clean. A greedy heart muddies the qi. And when qi is turbid, wealth becomes chaotic. Sit quietly a few minutes daily. Reset yourself. Reduce the noise in your destiny, and benefactors will pick up your signal. Cultivate how you treat people when you treat others generously. Wealth is generous to you. Wealth comes from people. People come from the heart. Speak with a little space. Help others when you can, and the universe will help you. Many successful shops don't rely on fancy marketing. They rely on one word: integrity. Cultivate life itself. Treasure your body to gather heaven's wealth. Your body is the headquarters of the Bank of Destiny. If you stay up late, eat badly, and constantly disturb your qi, even if you have a vault in your fate, it will break. Remember, when the body is safe, money is safe. When the body collapses, wealth scatters. So if you want wealth to last, you can't just fill the vault. You must also nourish your energy field. Eat clean, sleep early, let qi flow and heart be at peace. That is the real treasure gathering method. To conclude, virtue is the root of faith. The heart is the root of wealth. Wealth is not your enemy. It's a mirror that magnifies who you already are. If your heart is upright, wealth helps you do good. If your heart is crooked, wealth pulls you down. So I'd like to leave you with one sentence. Cultivate the heart to attract wealth. Cultivate virtue to keep wealth. Cultivate faith to nourish wealth. Wealth begins in the heart. When your heart is at peace, heaven and earth open accounts in your name. Thank you so much for watching Chinese Traditional Wisdom today. It's always a joy to spend this time with you and explore the ancient wisdom that still guides our modern lives. I hope today's sharing brings you a little more peace, clarity, and well-being, helping both your body and mind feel more balanced and at ease. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming content on the I Ching, traditional Chinese medicine, destiny studies, and more. Wishing you good health and a peaceful heart. And feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family, so more people can experience the beauty and profound wisdom of Chinese culture. When we meet again next time, let's continue uncovering the timeless wisdom and life philosophy of our ancestors. Thank you.